I'm your realtor, Caroline Sanders with Harpeth Realty, and this is where I help you navigate the Austin, Texas real estate market. So today I'm giving you a glimpse into what your budget can get you in today's real estate market. So I'm going to show you the least expensive house that sold in May of 2024, the most expensive house that sold, and then a couple that were at that median price for the Austin area. So hopefully this helps you see what your dollar can get you if you're thinking of purchasing a home this year, or what your home could potentially sell for, and just kind of help set those expectations. So let's jump into it. All right, so last month in the city limits of Austin, the least expensive single family home that sold was this one. So this one sold for $205,000 after being listed for 163 days. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 960 square feet, so pretty small. Built in 1976. The listing agent notes that the sellers are the original owners, which is pretty interesting. They bought the house from the builder. Clearly, this house needs some heavy rehab. It's listed as a teardown. It was most likely bought by an investor because it says that the home was sold in cash. It's located in Southeast Austin, so 78744. The value is probably mostly in the location, being inside the city limits of Austin. You can see why this one was the lowest that sold though, because it's old, it's dirty, it needs repair, and the sellers didn't clean up for the photos. However, there is a decent sized backyard, and the house really isn't in as bad of shape as I would have thought. Honestly, this buyer might have gotten a good deal, especially if he's willing to put some work into the house and fix it up, or maybe if he's willing to tear it down and build a couple more. Who knows what he's planning on doing. But so what this house tells me is if you're a buyer looking for a move-in ready home inside the city of Austin, this sale tells me that your budget is probably going to need to be at least $250,000, probably $300,000 for a move-in ready home inside the city limits of Austin, unless you're willing to do some serious work on the house. From a seller's perspective, this house tells me that anybody will buy any property for the right price. So the sellers clearly didn't clean up this home or make this home a cream puff home, but they sold it and they priced it just enticing enough to draw an offer. All right, the median home price in May was $459,000 just about inside the city of Austin. So here is a home that sold right around that for $455,000 in 78717, so Northwest Austin and like Avery Ranch area. It was only on the market for 4 days, originally listed at $455,000. We are at 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, little over 1,800 square feet, built in 2002. So it's move-in ready. It's very cute. They kept it up well. They painted it. It's bright and clean on the inside. They had professional photos taken, and it's virtually staged, which can really help the buyer create a better picture in their mind. The neutral colored paint really helps these days. And the house shows really well. Has nice curb appeal. The yard is clean. They did everything they could to get this house as appealing as possible, and they sold for the asking price in just 4 days. So very good. All right, another one in a little different part of town. This one sold for $470,000 after 3 days on the market. Located in 78749 South Central, so a very popular area. But they have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, almost 1,500 square feet, built in 1986. But they did a lot of things right. Since it was built in 1986, you can see that they've updated some things. Look at their choices of what they chose to update. The floors get you a lot of bang for your buck. It looks like they went with like a grayish luxury vinyl throughout most of the house, which creates a very modern look. It's very popular these days. A lot of people don't want carpet anymore too, so that definitely helps. They used paint colors. They used neutral and white paint colors to make the home appear brighter. The cabinets are also white. The kitchen countertops, they have the stainless steel appliances. Again, it all helps the house just show really well. Then they have professional photos, not iPhone photos that you see sometimes. The house is clean, bright, freshly painted, updated, modern fixtures. The yard is big and clean, so it ended up selling. Good job. All right, The most expensive house that sold in May of 2024 inside the city limits of Austin was this one. Priced at $7,950,000, it sold for $7,500,000 after 49 days on the market, which is actually a super short period of time. Usually luxury properties, anything north of $1 million, takes a lot longer to sell because just not as many people have that kind of budget. But this home, as you would imagine, is a beautiful house. It is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, over 7,000 square feet, built in 2012 on a little over an acre. But as you imagine, beautiful house. I'm sure you can guess this estate is located in one of the more prestigious areas, 78746, which is that Westlake area. The Estates of Stratford Mountain subdivision, it says, which is about, 10 minutes from downtown and right near the lake. So definitely a lot of value in the location there. But this house also includes a private pool, hot tub, wine cellar, 3-car garage, gym, 152 solar panel system. Wow. So you'll get privacy, you'll get views, you'll get the gated community, and then a high demand product and a high demand location. So it's obviously a very luxurious home, and it's marketed really well in the way they photographed it. Everything is free from clutter. But I think with this particular house, the most advantageous thing is it's going to be like the most fundamental rule of real estate, but location, 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 because it's so close to downtown, and you also get the lake right there. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Obviously it worked because they got it sold in a very short amount of time for this price range. So that is the most expensive home that sold last month. I hope this was helpful. I hope it helped you see kind of where you stood in this current market. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to shoot me an email. If you want to schedule some time with me, feel free to contact me, and I'd be happy to do that. Thanks for watching.